I am absolutely sweating my tits off. It's come on, turn over your bloody thing. This really does my head in with this daft. It's a pain in the arse. I love the truck, but it's a pain in the arse when you try and start it up. It just won't do anything. It just won't react for ages. It's bloody horrible. It's not sexy. It's not sexy, pal. Right, anyway, good afternoon. Me all Sporadactysis Dinkles and Pop Tippings, and how the devil are you? I hope you're well. It'd help if we put it in gear, Barry lad, mirrors. So since you last joined me, that petrol station we pulled in at didn't accept the card I had, so I ended up going 4 miles down the road, and lo and behold I recognised exactly where I was. I was at Podimore. So I knew Podimore I could get fuel. So then we've come on here. Now I've ended up coming from Podimore, I've ended up going on the A37, following my nose through Shepton Mallet, and then coming down this way, and it was absolutely horrendous. So my words, I am not turning left and going back towards Shepton Mallet. Not a chance. Not a Scoobies. I'm going to go back the way I went the other week. When we came here the other week, I don't think you saw this bit, but I'm going to go back out the way I went the other week, which is basically back out of here now, turn right or straight across this road, down an awfully tight B road, down a hill, turn right again, up an awfully tight B road, then turn right onto the I think it's the A361 or the A367 or something. That will take us down into Frome. Now it's a tight road and we go through a tight village, but I know where the place is because I'd been down it before with Yankees. That's why I knew where it was last till the week when we come down back. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, you picked us up at Buttyvan, didn't you, last time? We're going straight across here, straight down there. We're going mirrors.
After 400
right, now
yards,
coming mirrors. So
right.
we're straight up. Yeah, we're going to head for Radstock basically, but instead of turning left for Radstock, because that road turning left for Radstock is again another pain in the arse, and then you've got to skirt round the outskirts of Bath and go on the M4 and M5 and blah blah blah. So I'm going to go over towards mirrors.
Leave a message received for www. The adjacent road. Cheers, Jay.
Mirrors as he comes through. I'm going to go on you bugger. Bloody jumps when you put accelerator on a little bit. I'm going to go back towards Warminster. And then I'm going to cut over Chippenham, pick up the M4. I'm going to swing a right on the M4, follow my nose out towards Swindon and pick up the
right.
M40. I'm loading for, I thought it was Lincoln, it's not, it's Norwich I'm loading for. But either, it must be in Lincolnshire, it's Norwich, Lincolnshire, but either, that's where I'm going. I'm going to pick up the M40 and go in that way, so my flashes are still on, forgot them. So we've only got 2 hours and 21 minutes driving time remaining, which technically is 1 hour and 21 because I want to save my last 10-hour drive for tomorrow to hopefully get home, which I'll be honest, I'm going to be up against it to get home tomorrow. If I've got to tip this tomorrow in Norwich, I've then got to get a back load home and get home, do you know what I mean? So I started this morning at 25 to 6. The time now is just coming up to 25 to 4. So my driving time will run out before my working time. But like I say, I want to do a 13 today and save a 10 for tomorrow. I'm in no rush.
Road, turn left.
I'm going to go right at the end of the road, I think it is. Just mindful. There is 2 cars behind me. It's surprising how busy these bloody back roads get when you come down them, I tell you. Right, we're going right here, we're ignoring her.
Turn left.
Get up. Yeah, we're turning right towards Frome and Radstock. So just mindful. Can't quite see. On we go, here we go. Up heck of a hill now. Go on lad, go on baby, go on baby. Yeah, let's be having you. We're loaded with concrete hula hoops. And yeah, this is where I came out last time I come to this place. I think you picked us up from the butty van in the lay-by, didn't you? It's a pretty tight road. Oh, the roads that way going towards Shepton Mallet on them back roads was horrendous. I'm not going out fully loaded. I am fully loaded, but I'm not weighing that much actually. There's hardly any weight on. It's full of concrete hula hoops, but there doesn't seem to be hardly any weight on the back of it, hence it's floating up here. So we're going to go
300 yards,
right at the very top of this road onto the, I think it's a 361 or something like that, towards, it's left for Radstock and it's right for Frome. That's where we're going. Just burning round to it right here. El Atticus Naviscus is telling it's a right hand turn. It's not, it's just a bad bend. Mirrors.
Bear right.
Go on, lad. Yeah, it's surprising how busy these bloody roads get, isn't it? When you come on a back road like this, you think, where's all this traffic come from? It's like bloody M1 at times. But honestly, if I'd have turned left there out that place where we've just loaded, I've come in that way, so I know you can get through, but by heck, it's tight at some places, and it was alright coming through empty, but fully loaded, not be sexy. But again, we're hardly weighing anything, there's no bloody weight on this, but it's one of them, innit, you know. I think, to be fair though, these kind of concrete works and that have been here for years, haven't they? So when they was built donkeys years ago, there was hardly any traffic on the road, and it were all donkey and carts, you know what I mean? But now you're getting Arctics coming down these roads, and it is what it is. It's not moaning and complaining, it's part and parcel of the job, and I love it, mate. Well, I tell you, it's not sexy sometimes on some roads. Yeah, we got it top here, then we're going to make a right hand turn and we're going to drop down through Frome. We're going to skirt round the outskirts of Frome because the entire bloody town is a weight bridge everywhere. 362 it is. I'm not going to turn left for Radstock because then when you go through Radstock, that's a ball ache of a road and all tight as shit, and that eventually spits you out at the other side of Bath. You then run on up onto the M4 and onto the M5. Well, I'm going to cut all that out. I'm going to go right here towards Frome, head towards Warminster, and I'm going to cut across through Chippenham, burn right on the M4 and make my way towards the M40. So mirrors. Mirrors. Tight. Big van coming. I can't actually see to the left foot bloody mirror now. It's in where? In here. Where's all this traffic come from? It's like M1. There's no talk roads until you want to make a turning, and then they hide behind trees. They're like the SAS of motoring. Right, come on, pal, get out. Oh, he's letting me go. Mirrors. Cheers, pal. Right. Go on, lad. Go on, you bugger. Go on. Right, we're out. Oh, he was coming across. Good on him. Yeah, so this road gets a bit tight up here. It certainly gets tight when we drop down through a village in a minute. Now, I went to a place with Yankees. Oh, a good few years ago, and it was down here, and then it would be a right-hand turn, it was a left-hand turn for me. It was like a bloody, like a wood yard, a timber yard or something, and I was running sawdust from Southampton, tipping it in there. The place I was tipping at was a separate business on the back of the wood yard. There's a timber merchant up round there, and that's where I went. I was running from Southampton. But when I come into this place the other week, I ended up coming through bloody Radstock. Oh, that was horrendous as well. I think every road around here is just not sexy. It's not the best. We are in a 40 as well, so just mindful of that. Ride a fag too, because we've not had one for ages. Couple of hours, like. And at this moment in time, I've no intention of packing in smoking. I will do at some point, but not today. I've smoked for the best part of 35 years, you know what I mean?
Then turn left.
So we're going to ignore this sat nav now, because it'll try and get you in shit. It's trying to tell me turn right down here in a second now. Absolutely not a chance. It wants me to double back on myself basically.
Turn left.
So we just ignore it. We completely ignore it now. It's just
Turn
on for
left,
background noise
then
only.
Turn left.
We drop down this hill in a minute. In fact, there's that wood yard, there's that sawyard there. There's that exact sawmill. I was running, there's a separate business at the back of it, and I was running that into with Yankees from Southampton, BSW at Southampton, running sawdust into there. I did it for 3 days on bounce, it was great. Hey, it was a bloody good run and all. Through Frome, through Warminster, pick up 303, then back down towards Salisbury, take a right hand turning just before Salisbury, just before them stones where all hippies go wanking over, and it make your way to Giddings then, Southampton, BSW. I was just running back and forth for 3 days, it was bloody grand that. Stone Ends, that's what I meant, aye. Anyway, this road gets bloody tight down here. Oh, it gets tight, man. Now we're coming up and down here with 15-foot 8 trailer on. There's like a village what we drop down through in a minute. Then we drop onto outskirts of Frome. We can't go through town centre, so we drop on outskirts of it. Just mindful, it does start getting tighter now. Like I said, we dropped down through a village. I can't remember what it's called. It's down here in a bit. Again, this thing's trying to turn me right in 3/4 of a mile, so we ignore that. The A36 I want, but I want the other side of it, not the one going into Bath. Just mindful, we are in a 40. This is this village now and it gets tight round here.
300 yards, turn right.
Coming into 30, just backing him off. Big line of traffic behind us, again it's like them one. 20 actually, not 30.
Turn right.
I'm not turning right, shut up. There you go, you always meet another one. Right on worst bit. He's mindful of us. Cheers, pal. Now it gets tight through here now, see? Nobody waves at you. They're all probably fed up to death with wagons coming through. Not one of them wave. We'll just give way. He's waved. They'll wave when you give way to them, but, well, actually some of them don't. They're probably that fed up at wagons coming about. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. There's no weight restrictions on here. There's nothing to say I can't come through. But that other way, honestly, was horrendous. There's something coming up here, I'm sure there is. I've just seen lights, headlights in side window of one of them vehicles. There's 2 cars. You're welcome. Go on, Dad. Mindful mirrors. Still in a 20, just mindful, we're dropping downhill. Here's another big one from Wigan. Not out the woods yet, still in a 20, bumpy. Trying to hold it back off the
After
turn of 20.
200 yards, turn right.
Again, we ignore sat nav because she's trying. I don't know what she's trying to do. She's on one. She's on a madam. No way on earth I would turn right down there. It'd be disastrous. Well, hopefully coming out of this 20 now into a 40. Get some gas on up here. See now, see, nice. Yeah, it's been a busy all day, just driving wise. It's what I signed up for. I love it. It's great having a full load on with not much weight. I wouldn't like to try and pick them up and bench press them, you know what I mean? But I ripped my bloody aorta out. Look to me spleen, lad. Now it'll try and turn us left in a minute, and again I just ignore it and go straight on. Can't go through Frome town centre, so everywhere around here is weight limits. But same coming in on that road from Shepton Mallet, there's just weight limits everywhere. Oh, I went down some peculiar back roads like. But you could get through, you know what I mean? It was doable. At some points it was single track. Just mindful of these bushes. Dropping downhill again. See, you never know, there's a wall there, you never know what's behind bushes or underneath them, just out of sight, you know, a wall peekabooing at you like. A low bridge there, turning left, 13 footer, not get under that. Don't normally have to worry about low bridges, but we do with that. Mindful, road tightens, bumpy, mirrors. Welcome to the UK. Oh! Shepton Mallet, A361. We wouldn't get down that way, it's a 13-foot bridge. And a weight limit. Another low bridge, 12 foot. It's like stepping back in time round here, isn't it? The good old days. When we all had polio, rickets, jumpers for goalposts, diphtheria, Hitler, you know what I mean? Still a line of traffic behind me in the shape of 4 cars. Mirrors. Back him off, can't see what's coming round this corner over these edges, you never know. You always end up meeting another Arctic on the worst points, or a cyclist up in front, on left. So this is Frome, we're going to skirt round it.
After 300 yards, go round the roundabout, 3rd exit.
Just mindful, approaching cyclist, put a signal on, try and get round him. He's pulling over for us, good lad. Cheers pal, thank you. Just mindful, 1 coming towards us, 2, 3 coming towards us, 4, just hold our course, steady Eddie, just roll him through. Mirrors, mindful.
Go round the roundabout,
Straight across this roundabout. Just start backing him off. This is trying to turn us back, you see. Just mindful. Nothing coming from right. Mirrors straight across. Signals on. We're coming over white line. Mirrors. By the look of that, there's a kid walking up there, a young man with a school uniform on, so I'm expecting a school round here, and it's obviously that time now where school's out. So it's just coming up on a 10 to 4 now, so Mirrors Road's getting bumpy. Just back him off, he's committed. Probably run this down to about Chippenham, I think, and then we'll pull him in for night. I'm not going into a 15, I've only got one left, you see. So I want to save that for tomorrow. And depending on where we park up, you probably won't see this video till tomorrow. But I've also done another video this afternoon coming across.
Yards, go round the roundabout,
Mirrors.
first exit.
Yeah, baby. We're going to go left here.
Go round the roundabout, first exit.
Mirrors. A362, that's the one we want. Mirrors. Yeah. So this is Frome now. We can get through this bit, but we can't turn left to go through the town centre, you see. So Mirrors just backing him off. Watching where this guy's going. Mirrors. His closed door. Come round him. Just mindful of children here when they're ready for stepping out. More children coming, so we're mindful anybody might run across road. We're just steady eddying through here, there's no point braying on. We've already seen that the school's out and bloody a lot of pedestrians about and traffic's a bit heavier. Chopper Harris there on his bike.
After 200 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit, then turn left.
So we can get under that 15-foot bridge there, and I'm going to go towards that because the very first time I came this way, I went right and I went up the way. But I'm sure if I turn right here and then immediate left, we can cut through to the side of town centre. And we can, you end up going through towards this industrial estate. Not left there, sorry, not immediate left there, that's going down to the train station by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm not overly familiar with this, but it's a couple of years since I was back and forth, but traffic's really busy from the right hand side. Ideally we could just turn left here, go straight through town centre, we'd be laughing, but we can't. We're just mindful now. Traffic's moving, Mirrors, just make sure nobody's coming in front of us. Now I'm not going to turn left there because I really am unsure which way it goes. The old print works. Perhaps we could have gone left there, I don't know. I don't know, I do not know. Oh, it should have been left actually, yeah, it should have been left. Ah well. Yeah, it should have been left there. It should have been left there. It's alright, I know where we're going to go now. I know where we're going to go. Yeah, we should have gone left there. That would have took us round to the side at town centre and dropped us straight onto A36. It's okay. We can get this way as well, it's no bother. So just Mirrors. Just mindful. Approaching crossing, there's nobody on it. Yeah, Frome is just one great big weight limit. Just mindful, pedestrian there waiting cross. Do a decent thing, we'll let her go. Make that 3 pedestrians and a family. They're all gone. Mirrors. Yeah, so it gets tight down here, so just Mirrors, just backing him off. Cars are sticking out. Just mindful. There is a van, you see, pulled up onto the side. Just Mirrors, mindful. Just squeezing through, just tickling and feckling. Just tickling and feckling. I've millimetres at side of me before I scrape curb, which I don't want to do. Mirrors mindful. Man on scooter. Scooter jack. Frome Tennis Club, see there? Some mirror signals on, we're going to come across. Are we going to make it? No, we're not. We'll just wait here. Busy, isn't it? Right, we're out. You're welcome. Mirrors, mindful at Gilda.
After 200 yards,
Traffic coming towards me, but I'm committed.
Second exit.
Mindful. They'll give way for me, thanking them very much. Cheers, pal, thank you. Pedestrian up left, mindful.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
One end as well, if I don't mind saying so. Well, you can look, you know what I mean? Mirrors. You stop where you love, I'm coming. Yeah, it's perhaps a bit of a longer way around is this, but I should have gone left before, and that would have took me to the side of town centre, spat me out towards the 36 or 361, whatever the case may be, but you go that many places, do you know what I mean? It's, if you were coming here all the time, you'd get used to it and familiarise yourself with it, but it is what it is, isn't it? No big issue. Christ, he's practically sat on flooring with his arms up there driving that bloody contraption then. So mirrors still in a 30 as far as I'm aware.
After 300 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
Right, now we're going to go, let me see if memory serves me right. Yeah, we're going to go over this one, and then I think we turn left at next one. Mirrors, pedestrians, just
go round the roundabout, second
361. And then we come to the next one, and we turn, I think we turn left. So mirrors, just mindful. Now coming from right is yet, oh, you buggeroon it. Skip recycling, quite lad. Mirrors. Now I'm not sure if we can get out that way on the trading estate, I've no idea. So I'm going the way that I know now. Now you're probably shouting at your screen right now saying you should go left, you should go there, you should do that. If I don't know, I don't know. I'm just following my nose the way I went out two years ago. The way I went out to the week was to the road where I should have turned bloody left, and it were alright, but that was to the week. So this is the way I went out 3 years ago because I didn't do any different. So I'm just following it this way out. So we get up here in a minute, then we turn left. Now I think there should be a cyclist. I think, yeah, we go left here towards the A36, then I think we're going to have to turn right again at the bottom of the hill, because if we don't and we try and turn right, there's bloody weight limits there and all. Everywhere you look round here there's weight limits. It's not for the faint-hearted. Longleat, that's the one. This should spit us out to the side of Warminster Services in a bit. 362 Warbridge. I think we go right in a minute. We turn right and we avoid these weight limits. It should be signposted down bottom of this hill, I think. be a right-hand turning coming up short in a bit. Down here. Because if you don't and you go straight on, you can't get that way, there's bloody weight limits. I did that when I first done it 3 years ago with Yankees. I had to reverse and 3-point turn in middle of bloody road and it weren't sexy, I'll tell you. So I'm just mindful, I know there should be a right-hand turning coming up. Well, I think there is, it's been a couple of years, like I said. I think we turn right and then we go round and then I don't know which way we end up, but we get spat out near Warminster Services, I think. Or on that road, anyway.
After 500 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
I might be wrong actually, I could be wrong. Oh, Warminster. I'm sure there's a right-hand turning down here what we've got to take. Coming round here after the next roundabout. Mirrors.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
Yeah, you go that many places, you start forgetting, do you know what I mean? Then you don't end up going there again for a long while. Mirrors, signals on. It might be down here, I'm sure there's a right-hand turning somewhere you've got to take to avoid the weight limits down here. Oh, you bugger. Bumpy as shit. Christ, it's uneven. Them Romans built the road straight, you know, but Christ, they're uneven. So with an hour 52 left driving time for the day, so call that 52 minutes. I want to save that 10-hour drive. Yeah, I think there should be a right-hand turning coming up shortly. Yeah, 362 I think it is. Saying it on here anyway. But again, that thing gets you in trouble if you follow it to the letter. Or it can do. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Bumpty bumpty duckety doo. You can see a sign here, I think that's a truck sign. Yeah, it will be. This will be it. It is, this is it. We turn right here and it avoids all bloody weight limits and whatnot.
After
It spits you out to the side of where we need to go.
Turn right.
This is the one. Warminster, this is the one. 362. It's a 15-foot free bridge, but it's no bother to us. Yeah, this is it. This is the bugger. Because t'other it'll take you down toward Bath. And you can't turn round at the roundabout because you just end up in weight limit galore. Well, you can go through them, but it's a big no-no, isn't it? Especially when you're filming yourself. But just mindful. Yeah, there's all the weight limits down there, see? All down there. Beautiful day, sun is blurring. So if I started at 25 to 6 this morning, that means at 25 to 6 I've done 12 hours. 25 to 7 I can run till. However, I've only got like I say an hour 39 remaining, an hour 49 remaining. We'll get that road a bit. this piggy bumpy, it's bumpy as shite. The bigger roads, they're getting bigger though now. They're getting bigger now, lad. Getting bigger, alright. I hope I don't, but there's a good chance I might get kept out again tomorrow. I've got to tip this in Norwich tomorrow morning, it's Friday. I mean, I did ask for long distance, so it's my own bloody fault, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because I do love long distance, but shit happens. If I do get kept out, I'll get paid for it. I'll not see wife tonight anyway. She's due back in at 10 o'clock at night, so by the time she gets home, I'll probably be ready for bloody bed anyway. Now I think we should get spat out at a roundabout down here, and then it should be take us on toward Warminster Services that way on. I think. I'm probably wrong, it's been a few years, like I said. I've slept since then. So I'm back into open speed limit, but we're not being we're not being familiar with this road at all. I'm not braying on. There's a van up my arse, tickling back doors, trying to push me on, but don't get intimidated. If you're not sure of a road, don't bray on, there's no point. You're on a hiding to nothing if you collide with someone or someone. So don't get bullied or intimidated by traffic behind you. Crossley Heath, where the frig's this? If you're shouting at the screen, you should have turned here, you should have turned there. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but if you're not sure, are you? Do you know what I mean? Back him off, just this mini island here, so just breathe in and shift over. Just back him off, just tighten here, mirrors. Traffic coming towards, it's quite heavy, I tell you, it's like wacky race, isn't it? Picking up signs for Longleat anyway, so I know Longleat's not far from Warminster. I've done chipper jobs in Longleat. It's eating down at my time. Apart from Longleat, at this moment in time, I think I'm totally lost. No idea where I'm going, to be honest. It happens. I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? I didn't come this way last time. And I didn't come all this way around when I come that time with Yankees. I don't know, I've made a wrong turning, but I have. think I should have carried on down that bloody road and turned left at roundabout and gone down there and then turned right onto A36.
After 400
I think I
yards,
should.
go round the roundabout, first exit.
On the A362, I think we're coming back into where we need to be now. Here we go, Warminster. Yeah, I'm completely lost there. I don't remember going this way the last time. I'm not perfect, it happens, do you know what I mean?
Go
Going
round
left
the
here now, see?
roundabout, first exit.
Yeah, you're totally unfamiliar with a place. There's Longleat. Sign for Frome, are we going round in one big circle? We want Chippenham, the A350 is what we want, and I've just seen a sign for it there. I think what I should have done, where I've turned right for come down this road, I should have turned off somewhere else as well, and then gone down to the roundabout and I think turned left. But either, we're back on track. So we've gone about, I don't know, 18 piggy minutes out at road. But I'm not perfect, every day's a school day. I make mistakes, don't you worry about that. I think he or she who says she doesn't make mistakes is a bloody darn liar. Darn bloody liar, I tell you.
After 400 yards.
So we're back
go
on
round
track
the
now. We should go
roundabout,
right at this
third
roundabout.
exit.
Start picking up the signs for the A350 Chippenham. That's where we're going. Oh, no, I'm wrong again. A350 Chippenham, that's what we want.
Go round the roundabout, third exit.
The A350 we want, Chippenham. Go on, son. Go on, lad. Go on, go on, go on, go on. A350 Chippenham I want. I've gone round in a big loop and a big circle. But I've avoided weight limits. A350 gets busy and all. We'll pick up the A350 because this video will have dragged on a little bit now. We'll pick up the A350 and then I'll head towards Chippenham and I'll cut you loose. I'll probably call this video Lost in Frome. Lost in Frome. Lost in Frome I think is a HGV Lost in Frome. Trying to avoid weight limits. Frome Somerset while trying to avoid weight limits. That'll be the one. It's the A350 I want. I bet you this is bloody Warminster Services and I've gone the wrong way somewhere. I must have
Go
done.
round the roundabout, fourth exit.
I must have done. If this is Warminster Services, I think I've messed up. If it is Warminster Services, it should be a right-hand turning onto the A350 for Chippenham. It says Warminster Military Units there. So if this is Warminster Services, I've cocked up somehow. Services that way.
Go round the roundabout, fourth exit.
I've managed to cock it up somehow, pal. I don't know why. Oh, lad. Yeah, this is Warminster Services here. Right, I know where I am now. Finally! So, I'm going to pull onto here and cut you loose. That's towards Chippenham where I'm going. I'm just going to quickly pull into Warminster Services. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll set her all to you. And I'm going to run it down the road as much as I can until I get towards, well, end of my time or end of my bloody tether. But yeah, I'm back out now. We're back on to where we know where we're going now. Right, so I have been your old mate Borothea, and once again you, my friend, have been beautiful. Thanks very much for watching and join me on the next one. But yeah, we're going to get... we'll pull him in here, I'll set her out here, and I'm going to go to the toilet. and then we're just going to run clock out. Lost in Frome Somerset. Lost in Frome while while trying to avoid weight limits. Right, I'll see you later, pal. I'm out of here. Join me on the next one. Thank you. Bye, tra. I'm only human. We all make mistakes. You know what I mean? Rome wasn't built in a day. And now there were them frigging roads. They built them straight, but not bloody level. Ta-ra.